Good morning, everybody. Smacky that likey, hitty the subby, drop a voicemail, baby. Let's go. Come and pick me up. Meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool. Get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch. Pop up clean room. Everyday celebration. Take a trip vacation. Hey, you deserve a day. You deserve a day. Gotta keep at it. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, did that. Living my life with no regrets. 804-592-6160. We want to hear from you, baby. You already know what to do, baby. Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up. Meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool. Get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel?
He's simply ravishing.
You guys missed all of that, bro. I did all of that on mute? Come on, man. Can we restart the show? Working out with some... You guys missed all my instructions, meaning you couldn't work out with me. I had all the stuff worked. I had the... You got to go this way, one side of the room to the other side of the room, swivel them hips. You guys missed everything, man. That is not the way to start. That's not good. That's not good. I'm very upset with myself right now. I had the whole thing locked and loaded. It was perfect. You had to hear it on my side. But you guys missed it. You couldn't hear it. I heard it. And it was excellent. Damn. Well, anyway, you know, the funny thing is, I saw somebody say something about you're simply muted. And I'm sitting there going, who could mute Simply Ravishing? Like, how can you not like that song? Come to find out, my man is just like, bro, you're muted. We're trying to hear your instructions for the calisthenics. Over the shoulder, this way, that way. One side of the room, other side of the room, here we go. Swivel them hips. Swivel them hips. And nobody heard anything. Maybe next time. Maybe Friday when I have Francis Leon with me. You know what? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Francis is going to be on Friday. Do we do a solo Francis episode or do we do a Francis and Pete episode? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I am. We'll figure it out. We got a couple of super chats. Let's get to them.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagool. Mike G says the opening hits different at 10-2. Oh, man, we're going to talk about the 10-2, baby. I actually want to talk about a couple of things on that. Kev, oh my God. He said, smacky the likey, hitty the subby.
Yo, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah, you gonna smacky that likey. Yeah, you gonna hitty that subby, baby.
Folks, I tell you what. You know, when you're in your mid-30s like I am, when you are in your mid-30s the way I am, and you are excited to wake up in the morning, you're excited to go ahead and talk about All Rise, and then you're even more excited to go watch a new episode of X-Men 97, all right? The animated series remade, and I'm kind of happy because it's been good so far, okay? So these are the type of things I'm excited about in life, okay? I don't want to grow up. Come in, pick me up, put me back in the early 90s. That's what it is. What do you want me to do, folks? But anyway, let's get right into today's conversation of the day. And it's funny because you got All Rise Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the Yankees are playing so good. And they're doing so many things good that you look around right now and you go, well, what do we talk about? Because if you guys remember last year, and guys, smacky that like, you hitty the sub, you guys already know what to do. If you guys remember last season, I could come on here every single day. No joke. I could come on here every single day and have a laundry list of grievances to file with this club. I could have a laundry list of things to be upset about with this club. Okay, there are so many things I can sit here and be angry about last year. This year, you come in, you sit down, and you go, Yankees are 10-2. They've won 4 in a row. Everybody's doing well. 6-1 at home, 6-1 away, 4-1 at home. What do we talk about? Figure it out. We'll figure it out. Those are Faze with the super chat. No one's perfect, Pete. Go Yankees. Continue to winning. I mean, all I did was just put it on mute. That's it. I muted myself when I was doing my calisthenics this morning. All right, getting everybody hyped. DJ Steels says, I'm going through a midlife crisis. Look, Steels, it happens. This is a part of life, my guy. You know what I mean? We go through midlife crises, For me, though, I don't think I'm there yet. I don't want to say I'm there yet. Luis Hill goes, it's all right, Pooh to do. It's all right, Pooh to do. What do you want to do? I tell you what, I am drinking that 4Q coffee. And let me tell you something. It's rather delish. It is rather delish. I'm just saying, folks. I'm just saying. But let's go to the... There it is. There it is. Where you at, baby? Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. Kicking the AL East's ass. There they are. The Yankees are 10-2. 2.5 games above the Boston Red Sox. 3 above the Baltimore Birds. Okay, Birds, we see you sons of bitches. Go ahead and call them up. Go ahead and call them up, Baltimore. Go ahead. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I want you to call up Jackson Holiday, which you did. You go ahead. You call that little woman up. You call that little woman up. Get him up here. Stick him at shortstop, third base, whatever you're going to do with him. You get that little woman up here. Let me tell you something. You bring your best to us, baby. You flap those wings on over here. Swivel them hips. You swivel them hips. And we're going to find out at the end of the day who is going to win the damn division. Because I don't want no excuses. I'm not Aaron Boone, if you haven't noticed. I'm not sitting here talking to you with fucking icing around my face. All right? I'm not like Boone. I don't go ahead and wake up in the morning and immediately put a batch of cookies in the oven. So what I need you to do, Baltimore, is prepare yourselves. Get ready. Swivel them hips all around your beautiful ballpark you got. We're coming for you, baby. And I don't want to hear anything about an excuse. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, sophomore slumps. My ass. You got Corbin Burns. We don't have a Corbin Burns right now. We don't have a Corbin Burns right now. Talk about all your prospects. Call them all up. Put the best team on the field, you sons of bitches, because we want you, baby. And let me tell you something. The first matchup's coming up, and I'm ready. And we're ready, damn it. We're ready this year. All right? This is different, baby. We got some dog in us this year, baby. I'll bite a motherfucking bird's wing right off. You mess with us, all right? It ain't gonna happen this year. We ready for it. We ready for it. You know? You had to see this team play a little bit, but right now, I tell you. Why is Jira making fun of me now? Why does she do this? You know, I just go on a great little segment right there about the Orioles. I make the major mistake to look down at my phone, and I got 2 messages from the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance. Can you imagine this? Yo, that shit looks mad funny right now. You muted. No shit, Sherlock Holmes. Like, I didn't notice already. I gotta have you on top of it piling on me that I screwed up this morning. Unbelievable. I love you too, bitch. I'm gonna have her swiveling them hips. Once I go upstairs, I'm gonna look at her and say, listen, honey, swivel them hips. That's what you're gonna do, baby. You're gonna swivel them damn hips. But guys, I got to go into this because look, right now, the New York Yankees, and she posted it. I tell you what. Boy, I tell you what. When I go upstairs, let me tell you something. My friend, my brother Percy taught me a hell of a backhand back in the day. And let me tell you something. Here, right here, this is Percival. And Percival's going to go ahead and have his coffee with the grains in it. When I get upstairs there, honey, I tell you what, I'm going to give you a backhand from hell. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Because when Percival get angry, shit gets bad. Anyway, guys, let's go right into the topic of conversation today. Besides the Yankees being 10-2, they're doing an amazing job. But on top of that, folks, we do got to talk about the starting pitching and the pitching overall for the New York Yankees because they have been really, 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 really good. Let's switch on over. Here it is. Look at this for the Yankees. I want to highlight this a little bit. Yes, indeed, Nestor Cortez, first 2 outings. You could kind of toss him up. He kept the team in the game. They got the victory. He does his 8 shutout inning performance. Looks great. 18 innings pitched. 15 hits for Nestor. 4 walks only. 13 strikeouts. So he's trying to have teams put the ball in play. But look at this. Yes. Disclaimer. Big disclaimer on the screen. Understandably, this is 3 outings. I get it. But there are some things to be excited about. You go from 2023 Nestor to 2024 Nestor. Again, 2023 Nestor, 2024 Nestor. There's a lot of things you got to be excited about. The command's a little better. Breaking ball seems like it has a little more movement on it, more run on the off-speed breaking pitch. That means your slider, curveballs, your changeup is the off-speed run. Fastball, velo's down a little bit, but he's throwing more strikes. He's making guys put the ball in play. Now, if you're like me, I am still not totally sold on Nestor Cortez, but I can't help but look at the Yankees record, and I can't help but look at his 3 performances so far. Next guy I need to talk about is my guy, Carlos Rodon, who I really believe, and I think we can all sit here collectively, even me as a fan of Carlos Rodon, and I want to sit here and say the biggest believer in Carlos Rodon among anybody I've ever seen. I have not seen anybody really just put themselves out there and go, no, he's going to have a year this year. He's going to come back. This guy wants to be here. I fought with people all last year calling this guy Carl Pavano, and I simply said, if you're saying that, you never seen Carl Pavano. You must have not been alive during that time. You must not remember that time too fondly, the way I do. He's not the same guy. If anybody were to sit here and tell you Carlos Rodon after 3 outings, only 3 outings, would have a 1.72 ERA, I don't think there's a majority. I don't think there's even a small percentage. I don't think there's a small percentage that would say they believe that he would have a 1.72 ERA to start the season. I don't think there's anybody out there. 15 and 2/3 innings, 16 hits allowed. 2 of those being home runs, 3 earned runs overall, 7 walks, 13 Ks. Good numbers across the board for Los. Luis Hill's going to have his days when he looks unhittable, and he's going to have his days when he's walking the ballpark. 9 innings, 7 walks, 14 Ks. That's who he is. Clark Schmidt, I think he's had the worst outing out of all the Yankees starting pitching. His last outing out. He will start the series, I believe it's against the Guardians, coming up on Friday. Marcus Stroman, he pitches well today. You could say he's off to the best start of any Yankee starter. 12 innings so far, 7 hits, no earned runs, 10 Ks, 3 walks. And again, an amazing, amazing shout out to Francis Lee, who is going to be on Designated Spitters, on Designated Spitters, of course. He's going to be on All Rise Friday. But Francis said it. Francis is one of the only people I know that was never against the Marcus Stroman signing. Said it from the very beginning that he liked this signing a lot. He liked this signing a ton when the Yankees got him. And it has worked out extremely well. Yankees bullpen also has done a good job. Let's be real. Nick Birdie had one hiccup. He had one hiccup where his friggin' catcher, the Platinum Glover, couldn't catch a baseball above his waist. Just saying. And not as easy as it looks, but when you're a Platinum Glover and you're doing this daily, you gotta be stopping those. You gotta be making those plays. Caleb Ferguson, been very good out the bullpen for the New York Yankees. Victor Gonzalez, Ian Hamilton, one blip, one bad game. Other than that, Ian Hamilton has really been good. Clay Holmes has allowed 9 base runners in 6 innings. But he's allowed, 3 runs, I want to say, 0 earned runs. So his ERA is a 0 across the board with 3 Ks. But the thing is about Clay Holmes, when you hear that, you go, okay, I get why it's the cardiac Clay. Fact of the matter is, Clay Holmes is the closer. Clay Holmes is not going to come out of that role anytime soon. It's just not going to happen, folks. For anybody sitting there with their fingers crossed going, oh, man, Clay Holmes is going to come out. He's going to come out. I know it. We're going to get, he's going to be at it. No. Clay Holmes isn't coming out anytime soon. He's not coming out anytime soon. Not at all. Dennis Santana, to me, has looked really good. But again, everybody has done their job. Luke Weaver, you know, what are we going to expect from Luke Weaver? Luke Weaver's a guy that's going to come in, give you some innings, and hopefully the majority of the time is maybe in more of a blowout game. Yankees maybe up by 3, 4, 5. Give him a little leeway to work with. But Luke Weaver had one bad outing. Other than that, he's looked good too. So really what we're getting at here is across the board, this team has looked really, really good. And there is nothing more you can ask for right now than the way the Yankees are playing baseball. Even Aaron Boone. You know, yesterday, Carlos Rodon probably would have went 7 innings. He had a ground ball to Anthony Rizzo that Rizzo just misses. It goes right under his glove. That would have been a double play. He was right next to the bag. He could have stepped on first and had the runner go into second in a rundown and easily had a double play. And that would have ended the inning. But it didn't happen. Carlos Rodon ends up loading the bases. Aaron Boone then says, hey, look, you've done everything you could do. Obviously, this was not your fault. That was a bad play by our Gold Glove level first baseman. He doesn't make the play. It is what it is. But, folks, Aaron Boone did not go to Nick Ramirez. And I know he's not on the team. Aaron Boone didn't go to the Web Dog. He went to the Terminator. He went to the Terminator. That's who he went to. That's who he went to right there. And you can't be upset when you go to somebody like this. Because guess what Boone was saying there? He was saying, we want to win this game. It wasn't one of them shits last year where Boone is like flipping a quarter like he's Two-Face from Batman, going, all right, let's see what happens. All right, you know what? Let's take the risk. Give me Nick. And everybody's looking around going, the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Why are you going to Nick? Are you nuts? It wasn't like one of those where 10-2, it's okay, relax, smack you to like, hit you the sub if you want. It wasn't one of those. He put the good guys in to win. Kept them in, closer came in, they won the game. And that is the way the New York Yankees have to keep doing it. There should never be a day this year where the Yankees go, it's okay. And I really believe this. People could say I'm wrong. I believe there's been days and years past when Aaron Boone has sat there and just said, if we lose, we lose today. You know, we're up, we're good, we're on a good streak. Let me roll the dice with this guy and whatever happens, happens. I believe that has happened. Because again, you can't convince me of somebody being a baseball guy and doing a lot of the moves they did last year and previous years since 2018. Can't convince me. Can't convince me. To the fact that even Aaron Boone is lying about things he said in the past. Because it's that bad. I never said anything about not believing in hot and cold. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, 100% you did. 100% you did. I remember clear as day. Because it was one of the big grievances I had with you when you became Yankee manager. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it. You said you don't believe in hot and cold. You did. You said it. You said it. But anyway, I digress. I got to keep reminding myself, we're 10-2. Take it easy, Pete. Boone right now is leading the first place New York Yankees. Take it easy, relax. I even tell myself sometimes, just smack you to like, hit you the sub, and that's it, and you'll be happy.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
Let us get into the voicemails, because boy, oh boy, you guys have loaded the lineup today. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We got about 14 voicemails, because I'm going to try to get to as many as I can. You guys know what I do.
Thou pitch. Oh, first it was Nasty Nesta, and then it was your boy Los. Man, they're starting to get into their rhythm, and this was so important. Everybody's clicking. Everybody's clicking.
Oh, they're clicking.
And what gets me is this is, with the big exception of Soto, this is essentially the same team as last year. And yet look at the difference. The difference comes from the change in philosophy. They are now finally playing good old-fashioned fundamental baseball. Get on base. On-base percentage is once again the most important stat. Get him on base. Bunt. Move runners over. Hustle. grind. None of this homer or nothing philosophy. I mean, even Stanton's launch angle is starting to level a bit, and he's starting to connect a lot more. And Volpe, this guy's future is just greatness because they're finally they're letting him be who he is instead of trying to turn him into some slugger. They're stealing bases. They're all over the place. This is not just enjoyable because they're winning. It's enjoyable to watch. This is what we've been clamoring for.
Yep.
They all have the talent, but the reason they were, even though they were the same team essentially last year, it was a disaster, not because they sucked, but because they were mismanaged. And once you start playing real fundamental baseball, the same team essentially, it turns around and it's 10-2, the best fucking starting record in baseball right now. It's a beautiful thing. But you gotta sign Soto, man. Hal, you gotta sign Soto.
Facts.
Don't fuck with me, Hal. Don't make a fuck out of me. Sign him. Anyway, let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. All right, talk to you later.
I think Joey from the Bronx had one more voicemail right after this, but I do want to address one thing Joey said. I agree 100% with that the team is playing different, but there is a different style to this team that was just different than last year, and it has to do with some new players on the team. Let's be real. Soto has added a shit ton to this club. Whether it is, people also tend to forget that he's 25 years old. So I think people do forget that Soto's 25. He fits right in with the core of the club. Alex Verdugo hasn't been the hottest hitter out the gate. Homered yesterday. Looks like he's getting hot. 3 hits the other night. Alex Verdugo added the, with dogs out there, barking and shit in the outfield and all that. It's stuff that we haven't seen from the New York Yankees in years past, where I think a lot of players maybe didn't feel as comfortable as they would before. Maybe they didn't feel like they can come in there and be who they are because it wasn't the Yankee way. Marcus Stroman is two-stepping on the mound, doing the, smacking his glove after strikeout. I mean, it is a different vibe for the New York Yankees this year. This is not the corporate New York Yankees that we have seen in the past, which worked during its time. But baseball is very different now. Baseball is different. It's a different game. It's no longer assign a 38-year-old veteran. It's no longer bring this guy in and say, hey, call that kid up from AA that's performing well. Call that kid up from AAA is performing well. It is a young man's game. And at the end of the day, the Yankees desperately needed swagger. They needed a different feel to their club. And rightfully so, they added the right talent this year to get that. Josh Donaldson wasn't it. When we talk about the Yankees, maybe what type of things they can do with their outfit when Dominguez is back, Jones, if he gets hot. Jones still hasn't played in AA, by the way. You woke up with a stiff neck. You've been out for a week and a half. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I don't want to. We'll see what happens. Who knows? But that's kind of weird to me. But anyway, Jason Dominguez should be ready to go pretty soon. And people go, oh my God, what do you do there? Do you trade Verdugo? I tell you guys this, man. I do everything in my power. I would do everything in my power to keep Alex Verdugo on this team in some sort of role. Whether it's you got to pull him aside and go, hey, look, Alex, here's the deal. We're not going to have you play every day. You're not playing every day. We're going to try to have it on a rotation. We're going to get you in there as much as we can, but we got to get this kid in the lineup and start mixing that in. He's obviously going to be a free agent. Look, if you want us to trade you, we'll be okay with doing that, but we really want to keep you here for the remainder of the season. And whether that's July, who knows? I don't know. I'm just speculating here. I'd want to keep that guy here. I really wouldn't want that guy to go anywhere. But that's all speculation because we have no idea what could happen with this club. We got a super chat from Bernard.
Thank you for being a friend.
Maybe what we saw was the anomaly. Maybe the Yankees weren't as bad as they seemed. Rodon was hurt. Nesta was hurt. We had no left fielder. We lost Judge. Maybe we needed health. Add Soto, Stroh, Verdugo, and here we are. And I think it was also just an overall mindset. I think it was an overall mindset, Bernard. You know, and we can't make excuses for last year, too, because the roster wasn't correct. The roster wasn't done well. And that's my biggest problem. It's not last year's Yankees wasn't just because guys were injured. Last year's Yankees were just, it wasn't the right team. It wasn't the right team. Yeah, they had a lot of injuries in the rotation early on. I know all that. Rodon wasn't Rodon. We understand all that. Fact of the matter is really simple here. The New York Yankees last year had no balance in the lineup. They had a guy whose philosophy was hit strikes hard. What was that again? Hit strikes hard was his philosophy. And even if they feel he put something good in place, he had no idea how to talk about it. James Rosen comes in, Yankees' new hitting coach, and what does James Rosen say? There is not an overall philosophy. There's an individual approach to everybody. Again, I don't want to toot our own horn here, but if you listen to NYYU, it's come out of this mouth a lot. Individual approach. Individual approach. Everybody is different. I remember the Joey Gallo nerd saga. Does anybody remember the Joey Gallo nerd chronicles? When they'd bring up that baseball savant page and they go, if you had 9 Joey Gallos, you'd be the best team in baseball. And I'm sitting there going, 9 Joey Gallos? I had people arguing me when DJ LeMay was an MVP. And I said, I'd rather have 9 of those DJ LeMayus. And they said, no, that's not production. On base percentage, batting average, that's not production. But Joey Gallo's 192 average is production. Okay. But that's the wrong approach. And then the Yankees decided that all right-handers, it was a mess years ago. Let's be real. The Yankees seem like they're finally starting to get their shit together a little bit. And that's good. We know what the balance looked like to start the year. We were all positive about that. Holy shit, there's lefties. Oh my God, there's lefties in the lineup. There's switch hitters in the lineup. Good. That's what they need to do. They're a better team now across the board. Is Boone the right guy to finish the Yankee story? I don't know. We're going to find out.
One more thing I had to mention really quick. The Yankees have remembered that this is a team sport. And once you start playing it like a team sport, you can afford to have Judge slump a little low. You can afford to go on for some stretches without your best player, the superstar, carrying the whole weight and all that. You don't crumble if he's not around because other people pick up the weight. When
Right.
everybody's playing it together like a team sport, it won't matter. And so it all comes back to the philosophy, baby. You got to come back to the right philosophy. And
Right.
this is the right philosophy. They're playing like a real team again.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to watch. Beautiful. All right. Talk to you later.
No, Joey, you're spot on, man. And one good point you brought in there, too, is that, if Judge isn't doing well, your team can't crumble. The Yankees in 2018 brought over Stanton because they believed that him and Judge were just going to be absolute monsters for years to come. That didn't work out the way the Yankees thought. Stanton has not been that guy, but Juan Soto is. Juan Soto is. That's why if you go back on videos when he was a National, I said the minute the Nationals look to trade this guy, you got to unload your entire farm system. I don't care who it is. You got to get this guy here because we want to win now. We don't want to win years away from now. And I know that's why people go, oh my God, he's Pete Dombrowski. He'd get rid of everybody. No, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to win. I just believe in the youth the Yankees currently have, and I believe in the youth they have coming up. That's why I'm willing to make certain trades. That's why I was very willing to ensure we figure out a way to get a guy like a Dylan Cease to the New York Yankees, because I know how much that would mean to the back end mid of that rotation, having another guy who just puts batters away. And you get him, and then you believe in our system. If you believe in Matt Blake, you believe in what Garrett Cole can do to help people, then you feel like you do have a process in place. Remember, we got a process. Maybe there is a real process in place now that you're comfortable with adding these type of talents to your team. But I digress. We got a super chat from Rod Thompson.
Thank you for being a friend.
3 words: on base percentage. Guys are getting on, and we have quality hitters coming up with men on base. Ra, you are spot on that with what you just said. And I am also going to add a little more to what you just said, and I will throw it on the screen here too, so everybody can take a look with me. Guys, we got a lot of voicemails still coming in. We will get to those here any second. Let me move this over. That should be good. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's move this over. All right, good. You guys can see this with me. Matter of fact, you can't because I need on-base percentage. There you go. Now you can see it with me. Let's do this real quick by on-base percentage. Here we go. Okay. I want to go. Let's do at-bats, and we'll do this for fun, right? Gleyber Torres is struggling. Okay, understandable. Gleyber Torres is struggling. 200 average, 281 on-base percentage. All right, that's fine. Leave that away, right? Juan Soto, 348 average, 456 on-base percentage. Anthony Rizzo's hitting 244, but he got a 346 on-base percentage. I talked about this one yesterday. Aaron Judge is hitting 195. 195. His on-base percentage is 382. All this means is that once Aaron Judge has a strong week, his numbers are going to be back to where we always expect his numbers to be. A 195 average, a 382 on-base percentage. Verdugo hitting 220. He got a 313 on-base percentage. Austin Wells is hitting 130. His on-base percentage is 300. Oswaldo Cabrera, on-base percentage 389. Anthony Volpe, on-base percentage 444. Stanton's the only guy really not walking. He got 1 walk, so a 250 average, 268 on-base percentage. But not everybody got to do it. Not everybody got to do it. But that's the point right there, folks, is that the Yankees are doing the right thing. They are getting on base, as Ross said. It's also going to give them more opportunities to, 1, fail, but 2, succeed and win those close games. That's why they're winning. That's exactly why they're winning.
Hi, Pete. Norman from PR. You're right. The podcast is the best. And
Who?
my question is, what should the Yankees do with Peraza?
Okay.
The podcast is, you're right. The podcast is the best. And
I don't know who that person was that you're saying is the best that I'm right about. I don't know. I couldn't understand that. But Peraza, got to get healthy, man. I don't know. Peraza just got to get healthy. He got to get healthy and get back on the field and try to work his way into some sort of spot with the Yankees or maybe another club. At this point, where's Peraza playing? At this point, where's he going to play? How long is he going to be out? Do we even have an update? I don't know. I haven't heard an update. Let's keep it going.
Big Macho King in the house. Hey, and boom! They're on the ground. Well, the Yankees are 10-2 and doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing and dropping an elbow on the fish. On the Florida fish, yeah, who were absolute garbage. And Rodon looked good with a commanding start. And Verdugo crushed that pitch last night like puke gold of money, yeah. Cementing the fact that puke will never be a Yankee ticket. Tonight's the sweep because we can't allow it not to happen. 11-2, and this team isn't even at full strength yet. But I estimate once Cole comes back, the Yankees will separate themselves from the pack. It's a Juan Soto, Mantate,
There it is, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, my guy. That's what I am talking about. There is nobody out there like the Macho King.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time. Don't degrade the champion at any time.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. You do it, there's problems, baby.
Morning, Pete.
Yo,
how we doing?
I'm good. How are you? You good?
I don't care if I sound like a broken record. The vibes around this team, and I know everybody's saying it, and I just don't think there's any better thing than being a Yankee fan, as we all are right now.
Little Yankee fan action.
The only thing I need right now is Yankees. Like, I wake up in the morning, and I am just waiting for it to be 7:05 p.m. so I can watch the Yankees again.
Oh, I'm with you.
Not many things to be afraid of. Not many things to be concerned with. And the main heart of this team isn't even playing really well right now. So we got a lot to be excited about. And I don't know. I think we're unstoppable right now. Quite honestly, I think we're gonna go places. And this pitching staff is surprising everybody right now. And I was watching MLB Network this morning, and it was saying that there was this MLB Network analyst saying that he was like skeptical about the Yankees rotation even after Rodon, Nestor, and Stroman are pitching great games and going into the seventh inning. I'm like, dude, watch the freaking game. You don't know what you're talking about, you know? Like, we are not treading water right now. We are rolling right now. And once Cole comes back, watch the hell out because we are pumping right now. All right.
Okay, we're pumping. Okay. Yankees are swivel them hips and pumping. All right. Okay. All right. Swivel them hips, pumping. All right. Getting a little crazy over here. There's these voicemails in the morning. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Mario! What's up, Pete? What's up,
Guy
chat?
can't escape it. He can't escape it.
Michael Vita from the chat. Yankees are 10-2, baby.
I salute. I salute. I salute to you, my friend. You smacky that like. Oh, you hitty that subby like you've never hitty your subby before in your damn life. Do you understand me? Guys, we are not at 100 likes. What are we doing over here? We're still 5 likes away from 100. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little disgusted by that. I'm a little disgusted by that because this whole show I've been swiveling them hips and ain't nobody said nothing about it. All right? Come on now. Hit that like. I'll swivel my hips. You hit them likes, okay?
Yeah. What up, Illuminati? The one and
Yo.
only DJ Silly with the book calling in again. How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I had to change it up a little bit, but what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Happy Wednesday. Damn, man. 10-2, best record in baseball. Who would have thought? The Yankees are back, baby. Who would have thought the Yankees would be 10-2?
Me.
With Aaron Judge slumping right now. What, 167 or something like that? Or
No.
you know, like in the low 200s or under 200. And with Garrett Cole possibly not making it this season, you know, the earliest is what, July, August.
Whoa, June.
Who would have thought? But
June.
hey, man, kudos to them because they've been balling and we're all for it, man. Anyways, 420 is coming up, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I hope to see everybody over there, man. It's going to be a blast. I'm telling you that right now. And the next event after that, September, it is going to be fucking lit. I cannot wait. Yeah, man, I'm just calling in because even though the Yankees, you know, they always managed to find a way to win, like in the past 12 games, they're fucking managing to win games, and that's all you can do, man. All you got to do is win. Like,
win, Rock.
That's all you got to do. But anyways, man, before I go, I got a little jokey joke for you.
Okay, joke.
So
okay.
The other day, I went to the beekeeper to get 12 beads, right? He counted an extra and gave me 13. I said, sir, you gave me an extra. He said, yes, that's a freebie.
Gotta go. Peace.
He's got a book. That's a freebie. That's a freebie. I'll give you a fucking freebie. I'll give you a freebie. That's a freebie, the son of a bitch. I tell you, Steers, when I walk into that Audi club, I'll be swiveling them hips. Is what I'm going to do, damn it.
Hey, Pete, it's Dozer Just want to say, go Yankees. Great start to the season. And just want to see what you think about the rotation and if you think they need any improvements. Let me know what you think.
I'll let you know what I think very, very easily. It's a long season. We're nowhere near the deadline. There's a lot of games to play. We have no clue what the Yankees are going to need in the next couple of weeks, couple of months. We got no clue. We have no idea what the New York Yankees are going to need. We don't know. We have no clue whatsoever. So as it stands right now, I don't know how to answer that. We just got to wait. We just got to wait. We don't know.
10-2.
10-2.
10-2.
10-2. 10-2.
Are 10-2 on this fine Wednesday morning. Marcus Stroman takes the mound tonight. Let's get the sweep. Go 11-2. I'm feeling great right now. How's everybody doing? Luis Hill on a hill? There's nothing you can complain about.
Nah.
There's little things we've been nitpicking, yeah, but overall, team's great. We're 10-2. Just look at the record. Nothing you can really nitpick except,
agreed.
I don't know, we're 10 errors, second most in MLB, but who cares? There's nothing. We're 10-2. Let's go. See you later, everyone.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about those things, right? Who cares? Who cares? Smack it like, hit the sub. We don't got to talk about that. My guy J-Man says, yo, Pete, I'm going to the game next Saturday. Let's go. Hope I walk into you. Don't walk into me, bro. You know, say, hey, Pete, how you doing? You don't got to walk into me. Come on, bro. Why do you got to walk into me for? Don't walk into me. Say, excuse me. Pete, I'm going to see you. I'm going to walk right into you. Don't walk into me. Come on. Say, excuse me, Pete. How you doing? Smacky the like, hitting the sub. If somebody just screams out of nowhere, smacky the like, hitting the sub, my radar goes. I'm like a fucking dog when he hears one of those little balls. Quick, quick. Smacky the like, you hitting the sub. Oh, that's me. So if you don't recognize me, you don't know it's me, just scream that as loud as you can. Smacky the like, hitting the sub, and trust me, I know who you're talking to. I know who you're talking to. So if I hear that, I go immediately right there. No, I get, Jay, man, I'm joking with you, brother. I get what you mean. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to be seeing a lot of people, I'm sure, on next weekend. I can't believe it, man. Time just absolutely flies. And if you guys didn't know, I'm actually leaving on the 18th. So the 18th, I'll already be in New York. So no, if anybody is wondering, there will not be a game season live on the 19th, the 20th, 21st. I think there's also a game on the 22nd. I'll be back on the 22nd at night, I believe. So I don't think I'll be able to call the game on the 22nd. I got to double check and see. I think it's something like that. So just again that everybody is aware, there will be a little break right there that we won't be doing game season live, but I'll be right back into it, of course. On the 18th, there is going to be a special live that we're working on. So make sure you guys are prepared for the 18th. We're working on a special live for that. And then at the event on April 20th, we're also going to have a fun announcement that we're going to make of something we're doing around the trade deadline that I want to tell you guys about. That's going to be absolutely awesome. That is going to be absolutely awesome. Let's keep the voicemails going.
Hey, Pete, you big, beautiful son of a bitch. Question for you. What are your thoughts on all the pitchers going down with elbow problems? What's the solution? It just seems odd.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Love the show. Love Macho King. Love life right now.
Me too. I love life every single day I wake up. I always say it. I know some people think it sounds cliche. There's some people who aren't waking up. There's some people who are waking up in severe pain and with, poor health, unfortunately. And I woke up and I'm doing a show. How can I be upset about anything? But when it comes to the pitchers and stuff like that being injured, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue on any of that. I do know there's some people that go, it's starting because young kids are throwing harder now. Then I was reading something the other day or watching something about vertical movement and that guys are throwing these pitches with very hard grips and, it's damaging the elbow. It's not meant to do that. I don't know. I think there has to be a strong look into this. I think Major League Baseball hasn't helped. I don't know if the pitch clock is a part of that. I think more spider tack is actually more of a part of that. Not having something you could grip the baseball with, I think is more damaging to pitchers than anything else. I think there needs to be a substance that pitchers are allowed to use. However they figure that stuff out, again, not my area of expertise. That is completely up to them to figure out. But I do believe that there got to be something going on with baseball because too many guys are getting injured. Too many young arms are going down and missing years. You see Spencer Strider, and the list just keeps on going and going and going for guys that are getting injured. Whether it's early in their career, a lot of good young and minor leaguers. We got our very own Chase Hampton. We know what's up with Garrett Cole, but then our young guy, Chase Hampton, is apparently going to be doing PRP injections. And look, I'll tell you right now what I believe about that. I believe he'll have Tommy John surgery at some point. And I don't know if it's going to be this year. I wouldn't be shocked if you barely see him this year. Or is it going to be next year? I don't know. But I don't believe, I'm not a huge believer if there's a tear, young arm, a guy that throws hard fastballs that, the big breaking pitch. We'll dump some PRP injections in there and you'll be okay after continuing to throw and take time off and get right back at it. I don't believe that. I think eventually you're going to see he'll probably have Tommy John surgery, whether it's this year or next year at some point. And then you're sitting back going, that's how fragile prospects are. And that's how fragile pitching is. And that's how fragile this has become in baseball. A lot of these guys get it eventually. You're almost happy after they do because you're like, all right, maybe they'll be good from there. But some guys get it twice. Nick Birdie, I believe, has had it twice. He's in the pen. It could be a little easy to manage his workload, but we'll see. I don't have a definite answer for you.
Pete, the Yankees just had it too. NYYU is going to the moon with Elon Musk. Everything is right in the world. Rodon looked like a dog out there. Verdugo looks like an animal. And I guess Juan Soto isn't a cancer because it seems like he's having fun in New York. Maybe San Diego is just a cancer.
Yeah, there was a lot wrong.
Weather, but their team never puts it together.
Yep.
The one thing I will say about Juan Soto, maybe other players say he's a cancer because he always wants to play. He don't, if he's hurt, banged up, he plays the next day. He doesn't care. He might break Ripken's record if Boone doesn't get in his way. He might play every single day. He is that good, that special of a talent. Pal, pay him $1 billion. It doesn't fucking matter. You're going to get your money back. You could pay him anywhere you want, and you're getting your money.
Yeah.
It's worth it. The fans love it. The outfield is bumping. All you guys have fun on 420. I'll be at the next event 100%. See you guys later.
Appreciate you, man. And yeah, look, the whole Soto was a cancer on that team and this and that. That team was a friggin' train wreck, man. That team was an absolute train wreck last year, the Padres. I don't know what the overall issue was there, but I do remember Soto had a comment when he was with the Padres, and he basically was out there saying that he basically came out there and said that what was it again? That there was a comment he made last year. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was something along the lines of the team is not really playing to win games. And he was frustrated with that, was that he didn't feel that they were really looking to win ball games. And there's also the idea that he is not a West Coast guy and didn't want to be a West Coast guy, didn't want to play on the West Coast. So there's a lot there to unpack. I think Juan Soto at this point of his career has found his home. I think it's as clear as day that the people trying to make up he's unhappy and all this, it's batshit crazy. You don't fake this level of happiness and excitement. Soto's basically saying the team in the clubhouse, well, we all have the same goal that we want to win, and we're like a family right now. That's the way we're playing baseball. And the chemistry is off the charts. And we've talked about what he's meant to that lineup, batting second. Oh my God, he doesn't like batting second. He wants to bat third. He made it a known fact in San Diego. He hates batting there. He's an MVP candidate after the first 12 games. He's an MVP candidate to start the season in Major League Baseball, batting second every day. He's an MVP candidate. He's been that good. He has been that good. So any of this talk or conversation at all, Soto's a cancer, take that shit somewhere else. He is never a cancer. He's never been a cancer. He's never been a cancer. You could see the way Soto is with this team. You could see the way he handles conversation. You can see how intelligent this guy is. You can see the baseball IQ. You can see that he is trying to be better. And also for the people that like to talk about, oh man, but he's also one of the worst outfielders in baseball. It's a big difference in left field and right field. There's a big difference. I watch Soto now, and even some of the plays where some people may go, man, that ball could have been caught over his head. Here's the problem with that. And here's just the topic of conversation regarding that. And I got some stuff to show you guys here. Yes, it's early. I get it. There is still a big difference between left field and right field. Balls cut differently. If you played right field your whole life, Paul O'Neill talked about this. Played right field his whole life, playing left field's a big difference. Sometimes your mind automatically breaks to what you're used to, so you're a step behind. Soto is back in right field. There's some people going, oh my God, some of those balls he could have caught. He should have made that play. He should have made this and made that. Just remember this real quick, folks. He's never played right field before. He's getting used to the dimensions in right field. He's getting used to how many steps can I take before I hit that wall. Am I at the wall? I'm keeping my eye on the ball, but I feel like that wall's coming up. Let me wait. And it goes over his head right in the warning track. Those things will take time to learn in the outfield. But let me show you guys something here real quick. This is Juan Soto last year. I'm going to scroll down a bit. Look at this right here. Look at that range, right? Range in left field. He played left field all year last year. Remember? One of the worst defenders in baseball. Right? That's what everybody was told. He's so terrible. He's one of the worst in baseball, to the point Yankee fans were already ready to move him to first base or DH him full time. All right. Well, it's a new year. 2024 comes in. Let's scroll on down and voila. I wonder what happened here. Oh, man, all of a sudden his range is greatly improved. What happened? Well, one and two things happened here. One, Soto said that he worked very, very hard on his defense. He worked very hard on his defense this offseason. It's something he really wanted to improve. And another thing happened. He moved back to his original position of right field, which the Yankees were brilliant to do. And I remember when everybody was saying, oh, no, don't do that. I said, guys, look, here's what they're doing. They're putting Soto in the best position to succeed defensively, and that is indeed right field. Aaron Judge has proved I could play center field to a degree. Stanton's hitting. We know all the what ifs that can and can't happen with the Yankees. Is Stanton going to be good enough to stay every day? Who knows? Are they going to need a DH? Can they spot time with guys? Somebody going to get injured. Shit happens in a year. But the Yankees right now are putting out the smartest form of defense they can put out on an alignment. Whether you think Judge should be in left field or center, I'll be honest with you. He probably should be in center field because, again, he's only played right. So you'd expect his defense will get worse in left field. Right field, the cut isn't as crazy. The hardest thing to do in center field is the balls hit on a line directly towards you, is reading that. But the cut in left field is very, very different than the cut in right field. It's a big, big difference. So, guys, the New York Yankees tonight, 7 p.m. Do not miss it. Game Season Live is on, followed by post game. Also, 5 p.m., the Farm Report is on right here at NYYU. Again, you guys are amazing. We are Aaron Judge away from 24,600. Of course, that would be 24,600 subscribers, 99 away from that as we try to hit 25K before April 20th. Again, guys, you are the best. There is no community like this community. I'll say it now, and I'll repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. You guys are truly, truly the best. You are simply the best, some would say.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep
That is you. That is you. Guys, I personally will see you back here at 5 p.m. I'll be in the chat for the Farm Report, 7 o'clock Game Season Live. Right after that, post-game season. We'll be there for you guys. Until then, peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I've been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way